With very few options for instructors who desired a different approach to training, the IDS Apex program would facilitate a new path forward.
That's the point.
And dare to take on the most elite self-defense black belt test in the world.
Break, index, and
The history of the Minnesota Martial Arts Academy is really something quite special. All of the great fights and great fighters that have come through this place, and with Greg Nelson at the helm, how can that not be the case, right? And now, starting to help us facilitate a whole new discipline, the discipline of combatives for concealed carry. The IDS is Apex black belt candidates. They're going to be doing an open mat versus some world-class talent to put them up against opponents that are at a skill level above theirs. Our guys are going to be carrying a training weapon concealed, which actually makes their job a lot harder, going through very strict safety protocols. The whole idea is that we're all going to learn an awful lot. What they don't know that we have planned for them, I have them doing something that we call the IDS Apex Octagon Challenge. I want you to intimidate the out of them. Don't be surprised, like I was doing on the mats earlier, if I don't throw a blade out in the middle or something like that. Feel free to use the blade however you want to. Kill them if you can. I handpicked some of my training partners that are more than a handful. They're going to be going up against Olympic hopefuls, world champions, MMA professionals, and the like. Our guys will be carrying a gun. Mark my word, it's harder to do this when you have a gun on than when you don't. How important is it to you that you are constantly challenging yourself?
Oh yeah, this is a good test. This is a real test.
Humbling yourself and refining your skills and your purpose at all times. You got the legendary Greg Nelson who's going to be watching and assessing your performance, and he knows the IDS program inside and out. Nat McIntyre's here. This guy has watched, been a part of, and cornered thousands of fights. Here are the rules. This is not a straight up sport MMA match. This is going to be a hybrid of a self-defense scenario with MMA. As you move out to touch hands with him, it's up to you if you want to shoot on him or if you want to put him against the fence and you want to take him down. The moment he comes into the octagon, I want you to ambush him. 1 5-minute round versus your opponent. They can go for your gun, but you also realize that if they go for your gun, that they are showing lethal intent. In order for you to use lethal force, you must be reasonably in immediate fear of death or great bodily harm. Everybody understands the rules? What percentage of what you've seen here can you do at the range?
It was a test. I mean, they got pressured. That is something that you cannot replace.
With the gun, there's just so many variables to worry about. Have your striking, your footwork, up against the cage, grappling to retain your gun, and then going on the ground, dealing with strikes. It's just, there's so much to worry about.
Now adding the realism, you know, of what's going on with having the gun in the mix, I'm pretty sure at one point he had full justification and got me.
Break, index, and
It wasn't easy for me to get what I wanted, that was for sure. I could feel that he knew what he was doing. You know, I'm a high-level grappler, so it's when you're going against that control factor and someone who specializes in control.
Take your time. Let me know when you're ready.
4, 3.
I really like the dynamic that Todd has added here. For my iteration, he told me to ambush the guy before we shake hands. It really creates that chaotic environment.
Very much mimicking a real life or death situation. The weapon being the executor.
Everybody that was a role player was a very skilled, competitive combat athlete.
That was a long struggle, long battle.
3 minutes.
Some of the best in the world at their level.
It's the failure that allowed for us to help to develop
this discipline so that we can help make the world a better place and a safer place. The people in this room are going to continue to inspire the world to understand not only about this discipline, but the power of positive resistance.
So we're here at the Scale Regional Training Facility.
Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me.
Getting ready to do what we call the IDS Apex Crucible Super Circuit.
That's my blood, isn't it?
It is one big, long, continuous skills challenge. Step 1, solo CQB with a high level of difficulty. Step 2, force on forced combatives in a weapons-based environment. Step 3, the obstacle course challenge. Step 4, high intensity fitness challenges. Combined with live fire, that displays a high level of difficulty. They're going to be dealing with some very intensive solo CQB.
You've received news of an active shooter situation. All you know is that there's multiple shooters. And there's a good chance that your family is located where the shooting is taking place.
Stay over here.
It's your objective to go stop all threats as quickly as possible. Understand?
Solo CQB can be a nightmare. They're going to have extreme variables to deal with and complex problem solving to deal with in rapid time happening all around them. Role players that have gone code black. The role players that they're up against are highly skilled, very determined, well-trained to create an extreme level of pressure testing. They're led to believe that they can let their guard down.
Just take a second. This is your opportunity to recover a little bit. All right, just take a big breath. Just chill. Just kind of let your mind calm down. Okay.
And little do they know that they're going to be ambushed.
Yeah.
The role player in the situation is highly trained, and he's been instructed, if he can, to kill them with an edged weapon.
That's my blood, isn't it?
We're preparing them for reality. We're not preparing them for an illusion or fantasy.
Right, stand back, stand back, stand back.
Down, mask off. Equipment off. Everybody's good?
Yeah.
Everybody's good?
Imagine a situation where you had to go to the rescue of your loved ones or other innocent people. Where you had to traverse over a long distance. You had to climb over cars and walls, all kinds of physical barriers that stood between you and saving the lives of innocent people. But you didn't possess the physical ability to do it. You didn't keep yourself prepared to deal with those types of adversities.
Load the weapon and make it ready.
We're clear.
You'll see a target.
These glasses are super foggy.
Use the barricade. You'll see a target on the far right that has a black circle on it.
Woo, buddy.
You using the barricade, 1 round. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Go. Down into the prone position. Sprint to that orange cone as fast as you can and stop there. Mountain climbers, go. Directly in front of you is a prowler. Sprint to that prowler as fast as you can. Stop, Lauren. Eyes and ears on. Load and make ready. Shooter ready?
Ready.
Stand by. And fight! You see these 4 cones? 1, 2, 3, 4 right there.
We want to take the skills that we've been building with the inert weapons and the non-lethal training munitions and work through that progression.
Firing 1 shot at each cone. You're gonna push the prowler to each cone all the way to the end. Got it?
From inert to non-lethal munitions to live fire.
25 yards, 10 rounds, go. Integrative defense strategy. Fight IQ, the new paradigm in training for armed guardians. We're not teaching you how to be a gunfighter, we're teaching you to be a fighter with a gun. Matt, where am I coming at him? I can block him out. I have all of my options that I want. Good, yes. Break, index. Think entry position now. Your entry position is really solid. That double bicep tie, right? It's part of our algorithm, isn't it? Yes. Push. Good. I'm just controlling. I'll usually roll him. Now we're just applying to the variations against the wall. I'm teaching you how to fight.
Back away from me now.
Think of the top 5 firearms instructors on planet Earth. How many of them would have gotten through the first 30 minutes of day 1 of this test? With any level of skill. How many? Fight IQ, the new paradigm in training for armed guardians. We're not teaching you how to be a gunfighter. We're teaching you to be a fighter with a gun. We're just getting started.
transition to this. We're just beginning to figure out what we can really do. Bye. Bye. 0.94. We're going to slowly speed things up. An entirely new paradigm for how training should happen for citizen defenders. We want to get to the point where we're really rocking this. All right, go ahead and top off. We are showing the world what is possible for real people. And we're just getting warmed up. Reload. 2, 1, 5. Fight IQ, the new paradigm in training for armed guardians. We're not teaching you how to be a gunfighter. We're teaching you to be a fighter with a gun. Within the gleam of this citizen defender bracer lies the essence of valor and unwavering dedication. As it adorns the wrist of the chosen one, it becomes more than mere leather. It transforms into an emblem of a sacred covenant between the soul and its purpose. The symbol engraved upon its surface represents guardians of virtue, protectors of the defenseless, champions of the righteous. This bracer, a testament to their legacy, now beckons forth a new vanguard of the noble-hearted, the elite few who dare to rise above the ordinary and embrace an extraordinary calling. The citizen defender is not a prize bestowed lightly, nor an honor granted haphazardly. It is a laurel reserved for those who embrace adversity as a catalyst for growth, those who embrace humility. For the citizen defender knows it is not the strength of the arm, but the strength of the heart that shapes the world's destiny.